సార్ మీరు ఆల్రెడీ ఇప్పుడు గోట్ లైఫ్ ఒక మలయాళం సినిమా వస్తుంది. అగైన్ ఇన్ ఏప్రిల్లో ఐ థింక్ యువర్ రిలీజింగ్ మంజుమల్ బాయ్స్ యాజ్ వెల్.
అది ఇంకా డేట్ అనుకోలేదు సార్.
అది కూడా సేమ్ సర్వైవల్ అండ్ రెస్క్యూర్ థ్రిల్లర్. అంటే బికాజ్ యు ఆర్ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ జానర్స్ ఆర్?
సార్ వీఆర్ బేసికలీ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ మలయాళం ఫిలిమ్స్ అండ్ అంటే కంటెంట్ రిచ్ ఫిలిమ్స్ అండి. నాట్ నెసర్లీ ఇదే అని చెప్పకూడదేమో, కానీ ఇదైతే అందరికీ నచ్చేది ఏంటి అంటే నిజంగానే కంటెంట్ రిచ్ ఫిలిమ్స్ దట్ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీ అనేది ఒక ఓపెన్ ఫ్యాక్టే. వీ లవ్ దోస్ ఫిలిమ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్సో మంజుమల్ బాయ్స్ కూడా వీ వర్ ట్రయింగ్ ఫర్ దట్ ఫిలిం సిన్స్ ఎ లాంగ్ టైమ్ అండ్ అగైన్ హోప్ఫుల్లీ వీ మే డూ దట్ అండ్ దిస్ ఫిలిం రన్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సఫిషియెంట్గా సరిపోయినాకే దెన్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రిలీజ్ ద థింగ్.
అంటే పృథ్వీరాజ్ గారితో ఏమైనా స్టాండ్ అలోన్ ఫిల్మ్ ఏమైనా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్?
డెఫినెట్గా సార్, ఆ ఛాన్స్ రావాలి అనేసి షూర్ షాట్. యు నో వన్ థింగ్, వీ హ్యావ్ మిస్ హిమ్ ఇన్ సమ్ వెరీ వెరీ బిగ్ ఫిలిం, బట్ ద థింగ్ ఈస్ ఓకే. అండ్ అగైన్ వీ యూస్ టు అప్రోచ్ హిమ్. అంటే పృథ్వీరాజ్ గారు అంటే ఆయన గురించి మనం కొత్తగా చెప్పుకునేది ఏం లేదు. ఎన్నిసార్లు చాలా ఆటలు ఉన్నాయి సార్, ట్రై చేస్తానే ఉన్నాం.
మిస్డ్ ఫిల్మ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు ఆస్క్ ఎర్లియర్. ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు ఆస్క్ యాక్చువల్లీ. ఐ థింక్ యు
Chiranjeevi
sir asked you for Saira, then you said you were shooting Adkalam. I think again they approached you for Godfather. Again you said
I was very worried that Chiranjeevi sir will think I'm lying because I keep repeating this story. You know, in 2017 or 18, I think Chiranjeevi sir, through Suhasini ma'am, Maniratnam sir's wife Suhasini ma'am, had gotten in touch with me to play a role in Saira Narasimha Reddy, and I was very flattered because Chiranjeevi sir thinking of me for a big role is for me like a big certificate, you know. So that time I told him, really sorry sir, you know, I would love to have worked with you, but I've just committed to this. I've just not committed. I was beginning to shoot this film that I've been waiting for 10 years. So I have to grow my beard and lose weight and all that. And sir told me no problem, and he understood. I think 4 years later, when I had become a director, I had directed one film, and that film released, and it had become a hit in Kerala. Chiranjeevi sir had bought the rights to that film. And also, Saira Narasimha Reddy was releasing. So for the Kerala event of Saira Narasimha Reddy, when Chiranjeevi sir came, I was the chief guest for the event. So at that time, Chiranjeevi sir's team was pitching the idea, asking me, why don't you think of directing Lucifer in Telugu also? Then I'm telling Chiranjeevi sir, I would have loved to, sir, but unfortunately there's this big film that I'm doing, sir, for which I have to grow my beard, I have to look. And he's like, hey, 4 years ago you said the same story. That actually happened, and I had forgotten that I had told that same excuse. But I hope Chiranjeevi sir's team has conveyed it as actually true. But no, Chiranjeevi sir actually, you know, he's such a sweet person. He messages me he once in a while, and you know, he keeps in touch. So does Ram, and he messaged me the day Godfather released, and yeah, and I'm hoping someday I'll be able to work with him. Yeah.
Good luck sir, all the best for that.
Thank you so much.
Prithviraj garu, here, center.
Where? Center. Okay. Yeah, hi.
I'm Anjali from TFPC.
Hello.
I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
First one is the good life. So as you say, it's a true story, and every breath is very important.
Yeah.
So me Telugu you can understand, sir?
I'm beginning to understand. Like,
Okay. So as you say that so much things are changed in your life during this movie shooting. So the most painful struggle of film industry ante em cheptaru me life lo?
of the film industry.
Yeah, in your journey.
I have had no struggle, madam. The most painful struggle for the film industry are the people waiting outside to get in. You know, waiting for that first opportunity. I know I'm very lucky. I have got my first opportunity because my father was a famous actor, not because I was very talented and all. You know,
Okay.
Like I'm a nepo kid. Yeah.
So generally no one is using that nepo kid.
Yeah,
But
I
you
also
are
don't-
saying that nepo kid.
That's a terminology that it's now coined. No, I also don't. But the fact is that my first film I got because my father was a famous actor only. But I got only my first film because my father was a famous actor.
But
After
you are-
that, it is
you
my
are-
hard work.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And my second question is all about Salar Prabhas garu.
Uh-huh.
So everyone says that Prabhas garu gives a very good food to everyone.
Yeah.
So your bonding with him.
I'm
Anyone-
going, no, in 2 hours I'll be there having food with him.
Any particular item?
I'm in Hyderabad, then definitely I'll be hanging out with him only. So evening I'm going there.
Oh, party, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Okay then. And all the best for the movie, sir.
Thank you so much.
పృథ్వీ గారు, whenever you felt that while doing this kind of roles, whenever you felt that why I would choose this role, so much pain is there, a lot of changes are there, your look is very painful look is there. Whenever you felt that why would I wouldn't have choose this role.
Never, sir. I have, in the beginning few months, I questioned why this role chose me. I have never questioned why did I choose this role, because it's a privilege for an actor, you know. You don't get films and roles like this. Even if you could say, I've done 120 films now as an actor. I'm directing my third film, I produced, I don't know, 10, 11 films. But films like these don't happen very often. Like once in a lifetime film. So if you get an opportunity as an artist, forget as an actor, as an artist, any craft, to be involved with a piece of cinema like this, then you don't question that. I never questioned it. But both of us had that moment of fear when we had to stop shoot in 2020 following the pandemic. Because already we had invested so much effort, so many years of struggle. I had lost 1/3 of my body, more than 1/3 of my body weight, and we had to stop shoot, and we didn't know if we were ever going to be able to restart. But we could, and here we are.
So are there any satires or criticism about the Arab sheikhs or Arab countries?
So that one very important thing I want to tell you about this film is that this is not about going to another country and getting stuck. The actual core element of the story can happen to anybody anywhere. It's about forceful confinement. It's about forced labor. It's about taking away a man's identity from him. So that can happen to anyone, anywhere, if you are unfortunate enough to be going through those circumstances. In Najib's story, it involved him going to the Gulf. It needn't be that it has to happen in the Gulf. It can happen anywhere in the world.
Okay, sir. All the best.
Thank you.
Prithviraj sir.
Prithviraj
Yes,
sir.
yes.
The trailer is very heart-wrenching and emotional story.
Sorry?
Trailer is looking very heart-wrenching and emotional journey.
Thank you.
So, did you feel ever the scene acting this film? So, very claustrophobic audience to feel that your acting is very pioneering. So, to taking another world, the audience is very impact of this film.
I think I understood your question, so I'm going to answer to the question that I understood. Okay. It's a very intense film. Yeah, it's a very intense film. This is not a film where you have a separate comedy track for relief and all. But I think cinema has generally moved on from that. No, I don't think now, even for a commercial film, I remember even for my own films, like in early 2000s and all, we used to read a script and then it'll be like, oh, scene 23 comedy, scene 24 next. So then the comedy scene would be written later by the artist also involving in, because that scene would have no relationship with the rest of the plot. That is now not there in any film, I think. Anyway, there is no like relief track to make the audience feel good about themselves, etc. But this is a film where I don't think you would want to take your eyes off the screen, because basically the book is a very, very detailed 43-chapter long documentation of what this man went through. And even the book, that big book, if you ever read